Gokulnath from Crack with Gokulnath YouTube channel. Today we are going to see about L'Hospital rule. We apply this L'Hospital rule to the limits. That means if the limit of x tends to a of f of x divided by g of x, if the value of this limit is indeterminate, then we apply this L'Hospital rule. Please remember, whenever the value of this limit, that means limit of x tends to a f of x by g of x, is in indeterminate form, we will apply this L'Hospital rule. Indeterminate form means 0 by 0 or infinity or infinity to the power of 0 and it's so on. Many indeterminate forms are there. So, when the limit of x tends to a f of x by g of x is in indeterminate form, we apply L'Hospital rule. That means, based on the L'Hospital rule, the value of this limit is limit of x tends to a of f dash x divided by g dash x. You have a doubt that what is meant by this f dash x and g dash x? It's so simple. We are just differentiating the f of x and g of x. What I am saying is f dash x is a differentiation of f of x and g dash x is a differentiation of g of x. That means we are differentiating these two functions. When we differentiate the two functions, the new value that we got is f dash x and g of x. So only we are representing this dash. So simple. If what I said, it's so simple. When the value of this limit is in indeterminate form, the value of this limit using L'Hospital rule will be limit of x tends to a f dash x divided by g dash x. We know that f dash x is differentiation of f of x and g dash x is differentiation of d of x. We are just differentiating these two functions. Differentiating is so simple, as I will tell some basic formulas of differentiation. That means d by dx of any constant. I represent the constant as k. So d by dx, differentiating any constant is 0. And d by dx of x to the power of n is equal to nx to the power of n minus 1. It is also one of the differentiating formula, and another formula like d by dx of cos x is equal to minus sin x, and another formula like d by dx of sin x is equal to cos x. And many formulas are there in differentiation. These are some differentiating formulas. That means differentiating k, that means the constant, the d by dx of constant is 0, d by dx of x to the power of n is nx to the power of n minus 1, and d by dx of cos x is equal to minus sin x, and d by dx of sin x is equal to cos x. The main thing is differentiation is, don't confuse with the integration. Please don't confuse with this integration. Please be fixed that whenever differentiating d by dx of x to the power of n is equal to nx to the power of n minus 1. Please remember, please, you don't need to forget that, we don't need to forget. Please remember that you don't need to use integration in this type of differentiation. Please remember that. That's all about this L'Hospital rule. What I say, that's a simple thing. When limit of x tends to a f of x by g of x is equal to limit of x tends to a f dash x divided by g dash x, if the value of this limit is indeterminate form. When the value of this limit is indeterminate form, we just differentiate the two functions f of x and g of x, and the value is limit of x tends to a f dash x divided by g dash x. Now it is sum of the differentiating formulas. That means d by dx of constant is equal to 0, d by dx of x to the power of n is equal to nx to the power of n minus 1, and d by dx of cos is equal to minus sin x, and d by dx of sin x is equal to cos x. And also it goes on. More formulas are there. d by dx of e of x also there is equal to e of x. Yeah, more formulas are there. Now this is about this L'Hospital rule. Please remember that whenever the value of this limit is indeterminate form, the value of this limit using L'Hospital rule will be the limit of x tends to a f dash x divided by g dash x. This dash represent the differentiation. Please understand this. This is a simple concept. This is about L'Hospital rule. Now it's okay if you have any doubts in L'Hospital rule, please comment me. That's all about this concept. Thank you. Make education simple.